Since yesterday morning, we have had 6 commencements and 3,664 students have walked across the platform. Now, those of you who had the privilege of attending the 6th commencement probably think that, well, we had 5 tries to get it right beforehand. But the truth of the matter is, the very first of those 6 commencements ran just as smoothly as this 6th one. And that's really a credit to the commencement committee. They have worked very hard. They're all volunteers. They have other jobs at the university here. And they put a tremendous amount of effort in to make sure that every one of these events is one that's very memorable for you all. And so I'd like you to express your appreciation to the commencement committee. Class of 2010, we thank you for the time you have spent with us, and the enthusiasm, the spirit, the vitality, the vivacity, the dedication that you have brought and shared with us and with your fellow students. We salute you. You are indeed our raison d'etre. And as you go forth, you carry with you our hopes and our aspirations for the future. And we know that what makes a great university is great students and great graduates, and so you are indeed our legacy. And we'd like to have one last round of applause for all of our graduates. And now, after all this wonderful ceremony, the pictures with the president, and all of us at one time or another calling you graduates, it's my sad duty to let you know that no one has graduated yet. And that's because the only time you can actually have your degrees conferred is when the president invokes the authority that's been given to him to award degrees, and he will do it, but it will happen in just a minute. Before we do that, we're going to organize a recessional. An important part of that is for me to remind you that everyone should stay in their place until the platform party and the faculty have left the convocation hall. Will the Grand Marshal and the SBA President please prepare for the recessional? Will the platform party please rise? I now call President Rosenberg to the podium.
Mr. Provost, before we charge our graduates, I would like to acknowledge the incredible work of 3 people. Christian, who was the photographer, and he got your pictures. Chris is an Iron Man. He took almost every shot. Sandy Pasquale, our sign language interpreter, and Stephen Neal, the narrator. Got all of those names. Thank you so much, Chris, Sandy, and Stephen. And now, this is a university, and the bad news is I've got a quick quiz for the class of 2010. It's not going to be that difficult, not like most of your exams. It will require a 1-word, 3-letter answer to 3 questions. So, the first question is, do you have pride in your FIU? Will you tell the story? And will you support your FIU? I think that's passed, Mr. Provost. Class of 2010, will you please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, the Florida Board of Governors, and the FIU Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree for which you have qualified. You may move your tassel from the right to the left